Hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel for that. I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I am going to do your Gemini love prediction reading for May 19th through May 25th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you want and leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. If you enjoy my reading, or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled. I'm always honored and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my loving, kind, compassionate, sweet, giving, fun Geminis. Show me, Spirit guys, what's going on with my Gemmies? What's going on with my loving, compassionate, kind, and fun Geminis? My giving Geminis. Let's see. Show me, Spirit guides. Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups. Knight of Wands. And the Temperance card. So the Eight of Pentacles, I'm going to tell you, that's putting in the work. You put in the work with this relationship, or you're trying to put in the work with this relationship. But yet you're bitter about it. You're bitter because somebody is not putting the work with you. They're not. They're just not putting in the work with you. And when I say not putting in the work with you, they're just, I mean, they're not committed. And normally you're good with that. But this person you love, normally you're good with the non-committal because you kind of do your own thing too. But, you know, this person's different. You see, when you see the Queen of Swords, she's a no-nonsense energy. She's a no-nonsense energy. And I think you put up with a lot for a long time. And I think that's where your energy is now. You know, that Swords energy is mental energy. And you're saying, look, I've played with you for a while. I want a commitment. This person's not willing to give you, though, that commitment. You put in the work. In other words, this Eight of Pentacles saying you've been there. You put in the work with this relationship and you're ready for a commitment, but this person's not. They're comfortable with this Nine of Cups. This Nine of Cups, they're comfortable with just being right there. Which, with you, you're comfortable too. But see, when I see the Nine of Cups, that's someone that's just comfortable. Nothing else. They're comfortable. See, but you're ready for your 10th cup because you're ready to take it to the next level, which is marriage. This person's not. Or either even if it's not marriage right away, some type of commitment. You know, because you played with this person for a minute now, and I'm gonna be very honest. But see, when I see the Knight of Wands showing up, Knight of Wands is that F-boy for me, whatever generation I'm reading for. He's that dude that comes in and, you know, loves you real good, intimately. You understand what I'm saying, wink, wink. And then the next minute you might not hear from him for 2 weeks. He's that dude because he's non-committal. He's non-committal. He has other women too. You're tired of just being an option, but you're trying not to be bitter. I'm telling you, Queen of Swords can be a bitter. She can be bitter Annie. You know, stank Veronica. You know, she can have bad attitude because she's just mad and bitter about something. She's bitter because she's not getting what she wants. See, the Queen of Swords, there is no gray matter in between the Queen of Swords. When I say that she is what, it's yes or no. And you're at the point of yes or no. You really are. Because you're tired of this Knight of Wands coming in, loving you good, and then next minute he's ghost and gone. You're ready for a commitment because you feel like you put in the work here. Why should you keep giving him all your honey, all your goodness, and he doesn't return? He doesn't return it because he still has other women. You're an option still. You want to be more than an option. You don't want to play with him anymore. You're not willing to play. The Temperance card is there, which can represent a Sagittarius sun sign. You know, the Temperance card is about trying to put everything together to make a relationship. But you can't make a relationship with someone that doesn't want a relationship. And the Temperance card is right next to the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, like I said, is someone that's just out there. He's just dipping it and doing it and sneaking and creeping. And, you know, not really. He just lets you know up front, too. He's just the F-boy. He just lets you know, hey, this is what this is. You don't want this anymore. The Temperance card. Temperance is she's mixing this water to wine, they say. She's trying to put water together to make wine. She just wants this relationship to work. That's what you want. You're tired. You're ready. You've been calm. You've been patient. You've been kind. You've done all those things. But yet and still, he's still out there. He's not ready to be committed. You're an option. He has other women as well. He's an F-boy too. Just being honest. Whether he's an OG F-boy, young F-boy, doesn't matter. He's an F-boy. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me see. Let me clarify the reading and see what additional information the Spirit guys want you to know. Sit back, relax. Let's see. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles for me, please, Spirit guides. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles for me, Spirit guides, please. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Now, when I see the 3 of Cups, that could mean celebration, marriage. I'm telling you, you're ready to go. You're ready. See, the 3 of Cups is about having a good time. But I don't know what area you're ready to have a good time, but you're tired of just having a good time. Let's say it like that. You're tired of just kicking it and partying and nothing, no commitment. You're tired of, you're the good time person. Gemini loves to have a good time, loves a good party. That's not the problem. The problem is it doesn't go anywhere. It's just there. You keep having just a good time. There's no commitment with this relationship. There's nothing there. And you've done this for a while, because when I see the 8 of Pentacles, you put in the work. You've done this for a while. You worked hard. Just to be here, to make sure that you were the right person. You were being open and kind and kicking it with him and doing everything. But here you are, the Queen of Swords, because, you're tired of playing. You're tired of playing. He doesn't get a chance just to come over and when he wants to call you up, to text you, and you're past that stage. You want something more. You want something more. And I understand. Here's this Queen of Swords. Remember I said Queen of Swords can be bitter Betty. Nasty Veronica. She can. Just don't care Mary. Let's see why the Queen of Swords is here. Show me, Spirit guys. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is winning. It's winning at all costs, though. 6 of Wands is winning. You feel like you're winning if you do this. If you stand in your truth, and I have to give it to you, you feel like you're winning. You feel like you're winning if you say, look, I'm done. No more. Because, see, Geminis are very kind and loving people. It takes them a long time to get to this point. Not that most people aren't kind and loving, but a Gemini has a special... They give, and they're very kind. They don't like confrontations. They don't mind debating, but they're not angry people. And you feel like you're angry now, you're a little bitter now, and you feel like the only way that you can win is that you let them know. That you let them know, no, you don't want to be with them. That you let them know, no, I don't want to be with, I just don't want to play with you. And you feel like with that 6 of Wands, that's the only way that you can win. You have to stand firm in what you want. You have to say yes or no. Let's see why the 9 of Cups is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Show me, Spirit guys. Nine of Cups again. I tell you. Thank you, Spirit guys. Whomever I'm reading for, I'm on point. Thank you, Spirit guys. When Spirit guys give you the same cards in the reading, that means I'm exactly on point. 9 of Cups. He's content. He's content being able to come through and do what he wants to do and then go on about his business. You're not. You're past his content stage. You're past. It's just content. He's just content. He's just happy being right there, doing whatever he does. That's what he does. He's happy being right there doing whatever he does. He doesn't have to do anything. You don't require anything else from him. He's happy with it just like that. He can come through and, give you the loving or whatever and go on about his business because you're just an option. You want more. Let's see what the Knight of Wands is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Show me, Spirit guys. 5 of Pentacles? Yeah. Yeah. That 5 of Pentacles means, it's loss. It's lack. He makes you feel like you're not good enough. Why is he still doing you like this when you've been there? Why? Why is he still doing you like this? You don't deserve this. You don't deserve feeling like you're not good enough. But you're not the victim because he's told you. Because the 5 of Pentacles can mean that you want to play that victim card. You're not. Either deal with it or move on. So let's see why the temperance card is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the temperance card here for my Geminis? Well, temperance again. Well, I tell you, spirit guides are talking. Whomever I'm talking to, you want a relationship, and I told you temperance can represent Sagittarius sun sign. Temperance on temperance. This is all about someone that's content, and you want more. You want a relationship. That's what this is all about. Let's see. Let's start here at the very beginning. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. You put in the work. You put in the work on this. You know you tired of having just a good time. You want more than just a good time. You want more than just a good time, because here's this Queen of Swords, and you feel like you're gonna win if you just let him know. You have to establish boundaries, because you can't get bitter, because it's he's told you this is a Knight of Wands, man. You know exactly what you're dealing with. Don't get bitter. But here, he just wants things to stay status quo as they are. He doesn't care. He's happy, and you could be happy staying right there for a while, but you're past that now. You're content, but you're not happy. You're not. You want to move to the next level. You feel like you'll win if you let him know. If hey, you pretty much saying yes or no, that we're gonna have a commitment or not. The only way you feel that you can win is that you make a commitment here. There's that Knight of Wands. This is an F boy. Old OG F boy, young F boy, doesn't matter. And when I say that, he's just a dude. He's a player. He's a guy that's out there. He has different options. You're one of the options. He makes you feel like you're not good enough. But that victim card, that Five of Pentacles for me, has always been a victim card. And it's lack. It's lack. But let me say this to you. You can't play the victim if you know. You can't be the victim if you know what you're dealing with. You knew when you started. You knew. Don't play the victim card. No. Here's that temperance card. And the temperance is on top of the temperance card. And that's just saying, hey, straight. You want to make this relationship into something. You want it to grow. You want it to create something. Absolutely. You want it to create something. That temperance card represents a Sagittarius sun sign. You've been calm. You've been kind. You've been gracious. And you wanted to make this relationship into something, not just because I'm going to tell you what I see here. I think you guys are just F buddies. That's what I think. And you want a relationship. You want to go from F buddies to relationship. And that's hard to do sometimes. And I think that now you're figuring out that he's not willing to do this. But you knew all along what he was. You want to go from F buddies, to relationship. That's what you want. So let's see what my oracles have to say. What do my oracles have to say to you? Let's see. Let's see what my oracles have to say. It says you're ready, which you are. It says it's up to you, which means that hey, it's up to you.